Hello there, it is me, Alphador. So I'm just gonna get straight to the point. We're creating watercolors today. My mother recently asked me if I'd be willing to create her a picture of some flowers, so that's what we're gonna do today. Well, I wasn't recording that, but I've done it. Let's start off by just filling in the base color of these flowers. The way I do it here is by just following the guidelines of the flowers so the petals look a little bit more directional. But you can fill in the base color any way you like. It ends up just looking like I just washed over the flower. Repeat the same process for the other flowers that you have on the paper, and then you can move on to the next phase. So watercolors is basically all about layers. So for the next few phases, you're basically just gonna be layering almost the exact same thing on top of each other in just like different places. So right now, I'm starting off with a base layer, and as you can see, occasionally I'll just wipe the screen with a paper towel, which is, I wouldn't do that again. I was kind of just experimenting, and I'm kind of new to watercolor. I'm not a complete beginner since I learned some stuff in school, but I'm not a pro. So in this particular layer, I started off with just doing like the base color and shadows of the flower. Just trying, I didn't want it to be very bold, which is why I kept doing the paper towel thing. But I feel like as it dried, it got lighter. So why is my voice so deep? I don't know why. Maybe I'm just tired today. But yeah, that's basically the layer. You're just gonna want to do it with the other flowers and then move on to the next phase. This phase, much like the last phase, is just another layering, going a little bit darker and closer to the edge of the petal. Oh wait, never mind. This one I'm just establishing color in the petals because I realized that my color was like completely off and I wanted them to be more pink. So that's what I'm doing in this layer. Once again, just do it with the rest of the flowers and you'll be fine. Okay, now is the layer that you're supposed to go darker and near the edges. As you can see, it looks pretty dark right now because it's still wet and pretty bold. So since I didn't want it to be that bold, I'm using paper towel again. I don't recommend, again, don't do that. Basically the same as the other layers, just do the exact same thing to the rest of the flowers and be A-okay. Just as the title states, it's just darkening the very edges of the petals. As you can see, I went pretty dark in like the area right underneath the petals. I probably should have done this with all of them. I feel like with me in watercolors, I don't know when I should be less, like more subtle with some of my things. Like I feel like I should outline everything because I'm used to sketching and that's what I do when I sketch. I outline everything. But I'm not very used to watercolors like this, so. Yeah, just move on to the next phase when you're done. Just like the other layers. In this layer, I decided to start on the stems. I want the stems to be pretty dark because they're pretty dark in the reference photo that I'm using. So I'm not really gonna add that much dimension in them. Like there's gonna be some like leaves that I add in at the end that are kind of lighter because they're in the background more. But as you can see, I just kind of went pretty dark with the stem, not wanting to do as much work as the flowers. Here are the leaves that I'm adding. They're gonna be pretty light in the end, I hope. Probably went a little bit overboard though. Well, now that you've gotten the stems and the flowers done, then the painting is done and you're free to go. If you're still watching this, I don't know what's wrong with you. Just go. There's nothing interesting at all. Yep. Subscribe.